This is CBS 47 Action News Jax at 5. Local coverage you can count on.
More charges could be coming following the shooting death of a 14-year-old boy. Right now, Jadon Vaughn's family is trying to cope with losing the teen the day after Christmas.
I don't understand why this happened.
We first reported on Action News Jax at noon. An 11-year-old is facing manslaughter charges. Good evening. I'm Ben Becker.
And I'm Bridget Matter. News since noon. We've been pushing for answers, and we want to get you caught up on the very latest. New at 5, we've learned 2 unsecured guns were inside the home. They belonged to the suspect's father and his live-in girlfriend. Investigators also said the victim and suspect knew each other for a long time. Action News Jax has live team coverage on the investigation and other possible charges. We begin with Action News Jax Amber Kriska live in Lake City where the shooting happened. Amber, in the last hour you spoke to family who say they want justice.
I spoke to an uncle who says those boys should have never been alone. If an adult would have been there, he says his nephew would still be here tonight. Tonight, flowers fill a porch where deputies say a 14-year-old boy was shot to death, as an 11-year-old now faces manslaughter charges.
I can't believe it. I'm baffled.
Christopher Hall can't understand how he was just celebrating Christmas with his family and now planning his nephew's funeral.
I don't understand why this happened.
The day after Christmas, deputies say 14-year-old Jadon Vaughn was visiting friends, 11 and 13-year-old brothers, at this Lake City home. According to this report, deputies say after the boys were play wrestling, the 11-year-old went to his parents' home, pulled out their gun, removed the magazine, pointed it at Jadon, and shot him. Investigators say no parents were home at the time of the shooting.
I hope justice prevails.
Deputies say after the shooting, the 11-year-old called his dad and told him that Jadon came at him with a knife. Investigators said the 11-year-old and his brother admitted placing a kitchen knife in Jadon's hand after the shooting, believing they would be in less trouble.
He shouldn't have been the oldest at that house. Them kids as parents should have been there. They should have been supervised, and my nephew would still be here.
Jadon's uncle, he wants to talk to us. He wants everyone to know about his loving nephew, but he does have a strong message tonight for other families. I'm working on that part of the story coming up tonight at 6. Reporting live in Columbia County, Amber Kriska, CBS 47 Action News Jax.
Now, Action News Jax law and safety expert says the gun owners may also be charged. Just because police say the guns were unsecured, he says the law is very clear that guns have to be secured in the case of minors being in a home.
They need to be fully secured if you don't have it on your person and you have a concealed weapons permit. You can't have a gun and simply let it lay around the household.
Now, according to Florida law, leaving a gun unsecured in a situation like this is a second-degree misdemeanor. The gun owners could face up to 60 days in jail and up to 6 months of probation. Coming up on Action News Jax at 6, Action News Jax Jenna Bourne digs deeper into the charges for the suspect, looks into whether his brother could also face charges.